If the foundation be destroyed, how can the right?
We are focusing on rebuilding foundation. We've had with in our previous episode with Pastor Patrick, where we delved into rebuilding foundation in terms of societal upbringing, environmental factors. But as a way to start, I just want to get your perspective around rebuilding foundation.
And like we've heard, since we started the topic in the month of March, it is solid ground and then you build up to it. And just like we know, the building you have on a particular foundation is dependent on that foundation basically, which means that you cannot have, something bigger. It might be smaller, but obviously not in bigger building or bigger house because it's not gonna hold it. Basically for you and me, unless say believers here, making sure that you are aware of your past, you are aware of your roots. It's good to know some history. When you go to the GP will ask you, if you tell them about ailments, they'll ask you, is this ailment found in your mother's house? In your father's house? Weird. And then God help you. It's go there and they test, oh, high blood pressure. So they ask you who has high blood pressure, and God help the person. The panic starts from there, which means that there is something really in the blood.
Yeah.
There is something really in the gene. Apart from skin color, apart from some traits that are being passed through the gene, causes are also passed through the genes.
Yeah.
And at the same time, blessings are passed through the genes. No wonder today everybody wants to become, part of Abraham's blessings. It's a good foundation. So as good as that foundation is, there might also be a bad foundation. And one of it is the one Jesus himself has conquered for us. When Adam committed the sin, Adam was cursed. You need wisdom to be able to know if your foundation needs rebuilding at all.
I think the Bible even says, by wisdom a house is built,
A house
and
is
by
built, exactly.
understanding it's
Exactly.
established. Sometimes we have things that appear very good, like God has blessed me to do this particular job, but it's time to go, and I'm refusing to let it go. I'm like, this is the best thing, and I'm going to hold on to it. How do people break? Because one thing you said is being aware of God's plans. If God's plan is that I have been, maybe for instance, I've been in the UK for X amount of years, and God wants me to move to Canada, and I feel, no, I'm well established here. How do we pull ourselves out of our own strategy in practice to follow God's plan, even when it doesn't make sense?